Bitcoin right now is forming a rising wedge formation, consolidating, and everybody is asking themselves whether this pattern will break out to the downside and we are going to get a big correction in the Bitcoin price, or whether this pattern will break out to the upside. Guys, that will be the topic of today's video, along with looking at a lot of different charts. I've made some calls over on Will Alerts and I'm going to share them in today's video as well, and it's going to be very interesting. So guys, let's jump straight into it. And yeah, let's start off with Bitcoin. Generally, guys, a rising wedge formation, as you can see right here, generally tends to be a bearish pattern. So the chances of this one breaking down rather than breaking up is higher, maybe it's around 70% or something. But there are a couple of things to take into consideration that will explain the situation a little bit better. First of all, momentum indicators coming down, right, will confirm that we are losing the momentum right here to the upside. However, we've entered this pattern from a strong uptrend. So if we were to look at the 60-day cycle, we are right now on day, let's say 13 to 14 roughly. So that's pretty early in the cycle, right? In previous cycles, as you can see, we had longer periods. So this took like 21 days until we got a correction, but we topped actually at 53 days. The one before was actually a little bit less long. We topped at 24 days. So if we look at terms of the 60-day cycle, we're actually still early in the cycle. Maybe we get a small correction right here and then we can continue to go higher, but I don't think, definitely we are not going to fall below these lows right now. It doesn't look like that. So even though we get a correction, it might be a small liquidation event, so we can pick up new liquidity and then we can go higher. But generally in a bull market, guys, it is definitely possible that we are going right here into an uptrend, into this rising wedge, and that we continue to break out to the upside. So taking everything into consideration, I would say the slightly bias right here is to have a small correction to the downside. Is definitely slightly more likely. However, it might be even like 55% odds of that. So I would really want to wait till this thing is breaking out. Guys, I made some predictions over on Will Alerts. I do that every now and then. If you want to be part of the Will Alerts, you can do that by joining Bybit with the affiliate link down below. But in today's video, I'm going to show you the calls that we did on Will Alerts yesterday or the day before yesterday, which are still very good entry points right now. So let me start off with this chart. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart, and I actually think this chart topped because we have a rising wedge formation right here. Like, we have been going like pretty crazy to the resistance right here, but as you can see right here, we have a nice wick. And especially when we look at this one on the daily time frame, it really looks like this one is rolling over. As you can see, I have some white lines in here and I have some support levels that I'm watching. The first one is right here at 59%. If we can break that one, I think we at least get a drop to 57%, with a high chance of losing that level, because that will mean this is actually a fake out. We tried to break this rising wedge pattern to the upside, didn't work. We're back in the pattern. So a fake out often indicates a stronger conviction for the opposite direction. Also, of course, when we bring out the momentum indicators, we do get these divergences. So the price is giving a higher high, but all the momentum indicators are giving a lower high. So it's really time for altcoins, guys, and I really do believe that also often the moment we break all-time highs, a lot of attention is going to altcoins. So which altcoins that I'm watching right now? Well, I have bought XLM, guys, and I've bought it right here around the support roughly. Maybe after we got a slight reaction right here. I've seen this pattern already for some time and I was like, okay, this is a good moment to enter. Also, momentum indicators, again, they have bullish divergences, so higher lows right here on a weekly time frame in a falling wedge formation, which is generally a like a bullish pattern actually. It's really bullish, guys. Also, the target of this formation would be the top of the wedge, which would be a 2000% or 2200% gain, not in US dollars, but in Bitcoin, baby. This is really crazy, right? Because if Bitcoin would go to 150,000 US dollars, you're not only make 2200% or even more maybe in US dollars terms, that will be way more. So let's go to XLM right here. This is XLM against US dollar. Also looks very beautiful, guys. We get like kind of like a W formation right here with a very diagonal neckline. We break out to the upside and we get a nice pump. So far we still, I mean, maybe we get some form of a retest, but this is really bullish. Also, this token is an American token, and we can see that American tokens really taking off while Trump is now becoming president. Brings me to the next one, Algorand. Same pattern right here. Look at this. This is really beautiful if you ask me. It had such a correction against Bitcoin, and I actually think, guys, that this bull market we can see really a lot of altcoins outshine Bitcoin. This looks very similar as to XLM, falling wedge formation, strong reaction from the last part right here. Bitcoin dominance looking to break down. All these charts are looking to break up. I think it's really altcoin season right now and the next coming months. This is Algorand against Bitcoin. So if we even were to go back to the levels we were before, it's also like roughly a 2000% gain against Bitcoin, not against US dollars. And then we go to the next one, Algorand versus US dollars. Also looking very bullish with a W formation right here. If we would go back to previous levels in the previous bull market, that would be a 1000% gain. But I definitely think this chart could definitely could go higher, guys. We have to see how this bull market is going to unfold, of course, but I'm generally very bullish, as I think a lot of liquidity from the United States will be flooded in the markets. That's not only retail liquidity, but that's also institutional liquidity. And now I'm going to do something really crazy, and that is the Luna Classic, Terra Luna Classic. Guys, this is such a shitcoin. Shouldn't say that word, but you guys all know what happened with Luna, right? Like, this coin went to almost to zero after the collapse of the stable coin from Terra Luna. And what we can see now, and this really blows my mind, we have a very interesting pattern right here. I mean, we have some consolidation, right? We retested these lows, actually have a higher low. Now we are breaking this neckline. We are going to a resistance that we've seen since 2022. I mean, this thing looks like it wants to break out to the upside, and I can also understand why when I did some research. Well, they are actually looking to repack the USDC. So USDC right now is still at 2 cents or something, and it should be a stable coin, so it should actually be at $1. So it's really failing, but they proposed a new plan to repack that stable coin from Terra Luna back to $1 US. They are going to try to do that with a different algorithm. I don't know the exact details of that, but just the story of Luna Classic collapsing right now, having a market cap of roughly $600 million US, so not even that big, can really be a big story, right? Especially when they when they try to repack USDC, even though it doesn't work out. I think the buzz around this, the story, this token was so popular in 2021 and 2020. It was actually crazy how many people were actually involved or had bought Terra Luna Classic. So very interesting, guys. I think this will break out and has really a lot of growth potential right here. Once it goes, we can definitely see some nice gains. Then, guys, I'm going to have some bullish news on Ripple as well. The Ripple CEO reminds us that before the SEC got involved in crypto, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. It's time to make up for lost time, XRP. Like I've said it already in a lot of videos, guys. I think the breakout of XRP is just really significant because it just breaks out against so many charts. I think that XRP will outperform Bitcoin in the coming months. It will outperform Ethereum. It will outperform Solana. It's not often that we are seeing something like this. So I really have the feeling something huge is going on with XRP. They are going to get a big role in the United States. Something, I don't know exactly what it is. I have no clue how this is going to manifest, but just by looking at the charts that I've been sharing in the past couple of days with you, I just think something big is going on with XRP. right? I mean, imagine XRP outperforming Ethereum, outperforming Solana, outperforming Bitcoin. Like, how is that even possible? Like 2021, we wouldn't even think of that, right? So these charts, I think, are very interesting. And if you haven't seen my XRP videos, make sure to watch them, guys. The last videos, it's very important. I'm really bullish on XRP for the coming months ahead. So guys, these are the goals that I made over on World Alerts recently. If you want to become part of World Alerts, I would highly suggest you to do so. You can do so by scrolling down below this video, join Bybit with the specific affiliate link. Then after you made a deposit, or after you signed up and made a deposit, you can submit your user ID, email address and Telegram handle to in this page right here. Also a link to this page is down below in the description. And yeah, we will check whether you meet the requirements, and then we will put you in the private Telegram channel World Alerts, which made, like I said in previous videos as well, like this year and last year, we have been doing some really awesome calls over there. Yeah, we really have been outperforming many others. So it's been really great. So if you guys interested in that, it's basically for free, but we receive a part of the trading fees that you pay normally to the exchange. Part of that goes to us then if you sign up with our affiliate link. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you can all really enjoy it. If so, smash up the like button. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, make sure you've seen the videos from the past couple of days, and I wish you a beautiful day and hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.